Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We'll have our official start in a couple of minutes, but I wanted to come on early and just say hello. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I hope I can see your comments. I wonder if, hello. Okay. Here we go. Hello, Ellie. Thank you so much from New York City. Welcome. You're my neighbor. I'm in Toronto, Canada. Great to be with you. My name is Elaine Smookler. It is my great joy and thrill to be here, part of the Mindful Living Collective. I'd like to thank Elisha so much for inviting me. It's hard for me to tell how many people are here right now. I'm not sure if I have to click on something to press show. Maybe I do. Welcome. Oh, I'll try that. Otherwise, we'll have to just feel each other. Warmly connecting. Oh, welcome. Welcome to friends all over the world. My name is Elaine Smookler. Great to be here with you. And if Elisha's here, hi, Elisha. Hello, my friends. Welcome to Sunday Community Meditation. My name is Elaine Smookler, and I am here with you live from Toronto, Canada. Thank you so much to Elisha for inviting me to be part of this. It's really wonderful to be able to share these meditations together. I want to remind you that Elisha has been offering these through the Mindful Living Collective for quite a while and very generously. And those of you who are probably longtime followers of Elisha know he's really an incredible person, so full of energy and amazing. So not only is this going to be broadcast live, as far as I know, on YouTube and Facebook, but also Clubhouse through the Mindful Masters. That's one of Elisha's many creations. So welcome to everyone. And again, just mentioning Elisha, I've known Elisha for a while, and it's so astonishing what he's been able to create, and with such tremendous generosity. Obviously, he cares so deeply about people's well-being. And so the idea that so far these meditations have been offered for almost a year for free as part of Elisha's intention for inclusiveness. And so now he's asked me just to mention to you that as part of practice, for anyone who's interested, not only is practice the offering of the mindfulness meditations and participating in them, but for some, it's also being able to offer that flow back through money that potentially helps other students come or receive scholarships or allows for this to grow and become something even more wonderful. If for whatever reason it's part of your practice that you would like to include a financial offer in this session today, please go to Venmo, and you can find it through the business, click on business of Mindful Living LA, the Center for Mindful Living. You can also do it through PayPal. And we thank you so much for your willingness and interest to do so, for anybody who, and welcome. Good morning. Oh, wonderful. What's it like in California right now? We're finally getting spring in Canada, our 5 days of spring. So today I wanted to particularly talk about, I was thinking about what's on my mind these days, my mind and my heart. And the topic that struck me as so significant to my own consciousness is the notion of how we might all see that we are creators, and the notion that as creators, we can create a peaceful, joyful, and loving world. Now, take a look around. I don't think you have to look too far and notice that there's so much divisiveness in the world right now. Many of us feel that there's a lot of confusion, harsh treatment, people who feel and are unjustly treated. There are many challenges that so many people around the world face. We have the choicelessness of the pandemic. We have the entrenchment of many biased ways of being and operating in society that have kept many, many people suffering for a long, long time. And we also have our own individual imprisonment that comes from our buying into the things that society has fed us over years. And for whatever reason, we may not have taken the time or had the opportunity to question, is this how I want to live? Is this all that's possible? When I look and see the world full of enemies, when I see, oh, I would not do life like that person's doing it, what does that do? Well, from the standpoint of science, one of the things that I find really interesting is that when we hold an attitude of hatred towards other people, or even hold them as our enemies, it's kind of like that old saying that we think that we're bringing harm to somebody else as we go, but really, we are the ones who are drinking the poison that we think we're offering to other people in our attitudes of upset and distress. I see from my own life and from all those who I teach and I work with as a psychotherapist and as a writer, that we are creators. The power of intention is amazing in terms of how it gives us opportunities to transform our world and our lives. Many years ago, there was a movie that came out and a book called The Secret. And the underlying idea had to do with the power of attraction, the power of the magnetic power of attraction. So with intention, and as we're looking at ourselves as creators of a joyful world, we see that when our intention is for peace, when our intention is for joy, when our intention is to open to a more loving world, we open ourselves to greater compassion and understand that what we really want is to find a way to bridge these connections with each other and also to find peace within ourselves. One way we do this is with the notion of self-compassion and loving kindness. When we offer ourselves compassion, we soothe that savage feeling inside where we feel unloved, uncared for, unseen, so painful, such a difficult way to go through life. When we start to recognize that every human wants the same thing, to be loved, to feel safe, to feel seen, to have space. When we recognize that we all are essentially looking for the same things, perhaps it allows us to explore the experiment of loving kindness, of seeing what might happen if instead of wishing you ill because I don't like what you have to say, what if instead I just say, may you be happy, may you be peaceful. As one of my clients said to me, but that's not fair. Why should that person get away with being peaceful? They're bad people. And I said, it's not that they get away with anything. My exploration takes me to see that when people feel more peaceful themselves, they're far less likely to be aggressive. So it isn't just that we're letting people off the hook with a free pass of peacefulness. We're actually helping people relax. We're relaxing the fight, flight, freeze mechanism that tends to come up when our dukes are up. And we are inviting the juicy deliciousness of oxytocin as we invite our own loving hearts to connect with our desires to be creators of a joyful, peaceful, loving world. If for whatever reason this is an idea that just seems far too grand for you, I would appreciate your willingness to treat today's meditation practice as an experiment or an exploration, noticing for yourself, how does this feel? What am I aware of? Maybe I've never done anything like this before. Could I be open to something new and just see how it makes me feel? I hope that you are willing. And with that, I would like to invite everybody to take the time to find a comfortable posture, whatever is good for you. And pardon me. And for some of you who may be new to sitting practice or mindfulness practice, I shouldn't even call it sitting practice, I want you to know that there's absolutely nothing special about whether you would prefer to stand, feel your feet making contact with the ground, sit, but maybe if you sit in an alert and could we call it a dignified fashion, fresh, alive, present. You could be lying down. Absolutely no problem. Maybe you'd like a warm blanket or a pillow under your knees to make you more comfortable. And one of my favorites, the astronaut pose, where you're lying flat backed on the ground with your legs up on a chair, kind of in a Z pattern, can be great for the back. So please feel free to find a comfortable space for yourself as together we share this loving kindness practice. Nice to see some friends from Toronto here. Have fun. So, my dears, on an in-breath, I invite you to enter this exploration with me by allowing your eyes to close or lowering and softening your gaze. And we only do this as a way to help us tune in to the subtlety of this practice. Maybe on this very first breath, we notice this life-giving breath as it enters the body. Belly rises, lungs expand. We feel the grace of life, the preciousness in the simple breath. On an out breath, you can offer yourself some loving kindness by letting your shoulders drop away from your ears, maybe drop some more, and even a little more. If you're willing and interested in exploring this, I invite you to place a hand over your heart center or anywhere on your body that brings you a sense of warmth, comfort, connection, and uplift, joy, safety, presence. This is how we invite this oxytocin, this love drug, to begin to flow as we make this warm connection, this loving kindness connection with ourselves, our own dear companions through lives, ourselves. We offer ourselves the power of intention. I will offer you some words that I invite you to offer yourself, and please feel free to use these words or change them in any way that you wish. Picturing yourself. May I be happy. May I be kind and loving with myself, exactly as I am. May I feel seen. May I know that I belong and feel welcome, just as I am. May I feel brave in my tenderness. May I feel bold in my kindness. May I feel loved, cherished. and connect it to my own creative spark. May I live life with myself as my own best friend. And may I live with peace, joy, and ease. So let's sit and marinate here for a couple of minutes, my dears. Feeling this. Noticing the power of radiance as you marinate in loving kindness. What do you notice? May I be happy just as I am. May I be peaceful with things as they are. May I feel loved, appreciated, welcomed right now. And if you're willing, dear adventurers, opening that big, beautiful heart of yours up and bringing in a person, a pet, or even a plant that you feel that you could easily send loving kindness to, that you easily would wish well, safety, protection for this dear one. See if you can picture them and bring them close to your heart, whatever that means. Draw them near. And again, invoking the power of intention, radiating our intentions for the well-being of this dear one. May you be happy, dear one. May you know that you are loved and cherished just as you are. May you feel the kindness of the world. May you be safe in body and in mind. May you know that you are welcomed. May you live with joy, peace, and ease. As we radiate this out to this dear person, pet, plant, what do you notice? What do you feel? May you be happy, dear one. May you be safe in body and in mind. May you grow, feel loved, know that you are cherished exactly as you are. And may you live in peace and ease. Noticing how it feels to create love, peace, and joy and radiate it. To someone we love, to something we love and hold dearly, tenderly, carefully. How wonderful. And now, my lovely dears, if you are willing, expanding that gorgeous heart of yours even bigger to include all beings who hunger for what we hunger for: safety, peace, love. Sending these words of intention, these radiance, the radiance of intention to our world. May we all be happy. May we all be happy. May we all know that we are interconnected. May we all feel seen. May we all have the space to grow, to learn. May we all feel loved and cherished and know that we are welcome. We are welcome to be here on planet Earth and know that we belong. May we feel, all of us, connected to our own inner beings, to our own inner strength, to our own inner experience of radiance. May we all be safe in body and mind, and may we all live in peace and ease. And let's radiate that out, my friends, for a few minutes here. Becoming creators as we create a peaceful, joyful, loving world. May we all be happy, peaceful, joyful. May we all know that we belong and feel welcome. In sunshine, in moonshine, in rainstorms, in ice storms, may we all be happy. May we all grow, feel welcome, loved, and know that we belong. And may we all live in peace and ease, because this, my friends, is what we all hunger for. As we take a few more mindful breaths together, my dears, breathing in the sweetness the sweetness of radiance, the sweetness of loving kindness, of care, of openness, of well wishes for all. Notice how it makes you feel. And on an out breath, sending gratitude to yourself for making this time and for being connected to yourself and the radiance of life. Opening your eyes or raising your gaze. Thank you so much, my friends. How very, very touching. I don't know if any of you have any comments to share about what you noticed to be so open. Was it challenging? Was it easy? Was it weird? Was it wonderful? I thank again Elisha for all of the work that he has done to create this wonderful community from around the world. Love, light, and peace. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rivka. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Chani. So beautiful for us to feel that we are creators. Nothing stops us. Nobody stops our hearts from radiating, my friends. We have that in our power. Again, thank you to Elisha. If you feel that part of your response to these experiments in mindful living involves sharing financial opportunities to bring these further into the world, I invite you to check out Venmo and the business of mindful living. Mindful Living LA, the Center for Mindful Living, or PayPal. And otherwise, I wish everyone great joy. Thank you, Richard. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you so much. Thank you, Hillary. It's so helpful, isn't it? Thank you, Ellie and Carmichael. We are all on this planet together. There's really no escape. While we're alive together, we have the power within us to bring beauty, to bring love, to create a world, a peaceful, joyful, loving world. Don't take my word for it. Go out today and experiment for yourselves and notice, how does it feel to be a radiant being of love? What do you notice? Thank you, my friends. Thank you to friends from all over the world, whether I've met you or haven't met you. So good to be together. If anyone's interested, you can read my column in Mindful Magazine called Inner Wisdom. You can find me on my website, Elaine Smookler, weirdly spelled with 2 O's. ElaineSmookler.com. You can feel free to reach out to me and say hi. And otherwise, sending much love and appreciation to Elisha and Stephanie and all of their good works. Thank you, friends. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now. Great to be with you. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Jeanette. Yay, Toronto. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Leanne. Sorry my eyes are not as fast to read everybody's chats, but appreciation to all, and thank you to this beautiful community and all that you radiate into the world every week. Thank you to these Sunday community meditations. Be well, everyone. Bye for now.